Scientists now know more about the human immunodeficiency virus than any other virus. It enters the body in blood or seminal and vaginal fluid and seeks out a key cell in the immune system, a white blood cell called the T helper lymphocyte, 150 times its size.
They have on their surface a specific doorway, a specific structure through which this virus can attach and enter. Like many unwanted guests, once it comes in your door, it decides to take its coat off and make itself at home, and that's what it does. So it enters the cell at the surface, it sheds its coat, and then it sheds its inner core, revealing its genetic material. In order for the virus to insinuate its genes within your genes, they have to be in a DNA form, not an RNA form. So the virus makes a DNA copy from its RNA base or template.
This DNA then could move into the nucleus of the cell and then become part of the cell's chromosome. So the virus, in essence, integrates itself into the cellular chromosome and becomes part of the cell.
The viral genes now take over the machinery of the infected T cell to reproduce itself. And then the virus migrates to the surface of the cell and buds out from the cell membrane. Is now a free new viral particle which can go infect an uninfected cell and start this whole life cycle over.
Before it is destroyed, one infected cell can produce thousands of HIV particles, which go on to infect other lymphocytes. Despite huge amounts of virus, all most infected patients feel is a bad case of the flu.
During the flu-like illness, there is enormous amount of virus in the bloodstream and probably in lymph node and other sites in the body. And in fact, the level of virus during this period is often higher than what you would find in a patient with terminal AIDS. But the immune system kicks in very quickly at that point and brings the virus under control in the course of just a few weeks. And it's very, very dramatic.
There's now a period where you feel fine. And that can last from a year or two, and then there are some people where it seems to last many, many years, a decade or more. Over this time period, though, the virus begins to chip away at the immune system. As the immune function falls below a level of 80% loss or more, people become predisposed to major infectious diseases. Pneumocystis pneumonia, tuberculosis-type organisms, toxoplasmosis, which causes an encephalitis, and so on. And they become predisposed to certain cancers, lymphoma and Kaposi sarcoma. Now, this was clinically called AIDS.